Hey everybody, so we're back home. Long trip, very long trip, but it was a fun trip. So as we all know, I went off to Animethon. I think my Instagram was working for a little bit there, and I think I got one video on YouTube. The internet where I was staying was very slow. It was an awesome place to stay, but it was very slow. So here's how my weekend went. I got into town on Thursday. It was pretty easy, got the pre-reg tickets, nice, easy, calm, went home. I think we spent some time at Wem, me and my brother. Then we went back to my grandpa's apartment. He was nice enough to put us up. It was awesome and great. And he loaded the fridge, and he loaded the freezer, and we were like, we're going to be stuffed. We don't usually eat that much. Holy snap. Awesome! So we filled our bellies. And then we went to convention on Friday. So Friday was a little bit messed up. So, I wanted to go to the opening ceremony, but I knew my friend was going to the pool that morning. So, I went to the opening ceremony, and then I met her at the pool later on. We spent time going down, I think, 2 slides, and then spending some time in the wave pool before the hot tub, and then they left. I left shortly after that. I don't usually do that when I go to Wem. I usually stay at Wem for quite a while, the Wem Water Park, but I just wasn't feeling it that day. So, we went home. No, sorry, not home, back to the convention, because why not? So we went back to the convention, and it was pretty cool. We went around, went to the vendors hall, met up with a few of the people we knew, paid for parking a weird amount of times. It was weird. Then the Voca Party came up. So Voca Party was amazing, except for one tiny little thing. It was loud. Like, I mean, really loud. It was so loud, I couldn't think. My ears were ringing. I had to put earplugs in. And I didn't have earplugs, so I had to leave. So we left. I came back later for the dance. Now, at this point in time, I am waiting on 2 possibilities of dances. One, with my friend, oops, hold on a moment, we're going to backtrack. I actually went to a panel here today. That day I went to a panel, and the panel I went to was Guess That Song contest. And I went in thinking it's going to be anime songs, but no, it's anything anime or Disney. So I'm like, oh shoot. Or games apparently too, because 2 of the ones I got were City Escape from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and Reach for the Stars Sonic Colors. So I'm like, yay. And both of which I got in the first second, so I was very proud of myself. Then after that, we went to a lip sync battle, which was pretty neat. That's where I met up with my friend Alex. That was awesome meeting her again. So Alex was going to go away and come to the dance and possibly give me a dance as well. Dance with me as well, because she knows I'm kind of awkward when it comes to dances. At least starting. And my other friend, Maddie, was going to be the person I was going to go as Sebastian and Ciel with. Now, unfortunately, there were some issues with the dress, so she decided to come as a Hogwarts student, which I was just like, oh, that's cool. It'd be like the Hogwarts dance then. That's even better. Unfortunately, I was there at the dance for, I think, an hour. Neither of them showed up. And everybody who wanted to dance was already dancing, and I could not find another person to approach to ask if they wanted to dance. Not one other person. So I was like, well, guess I'll go home. That night ended up actually taking me till 2 a.m. to get to bed for things that came up. There was a lot of shit that came up. But, kick that to the side, because I woke up the next morning ready to go. So, I woke up the next morning. My friend had to go into the convention without me because we were going to give him a ride until we stayed up till 2 a.m. So I was like, I'm going to bed. And I'm not waking up early. So I pass out, and I'm just wake up the next morning, raring to go. I finished the little touch-ups on my cosplay because I'm going as Papyrus from Undertale. And even though part of the costume ended up basically exploding on me, it was rather fun. So we get to the con. I put on my big red boots, my oven mitt gloves, because I decided, well, you know, if he cooks spaghetti all the time, I'm going to say he has oven mitts. Because, yeah, oven mitts. Boom, boom. So with the oven mitts on, and we just went and patrolled around. We got lots of pictures. He was Sans, I was Papyrus, so it's like double team combo. Met up with a Animethon. He was awesome! I'm pretty sure he ruled in Smash Brothers because he was part of the Smash Brothers tournament. I'm pretty sure he did well. I'm hoping he did well. Met with a few other people and my friend Alex again, which we walked around with a bit for a bit until my brother was starting to get a little bit tired, so I needed to drive him home. So I drove him home, and I came back dressed normally because it was the dance coming up. The normal rave dance. My God. But before that happened, and before I got to the dance, there were 2 concerts, a weird AMV contest, which, sorry, not contest, it was an AMV choose your adventure, so they would play a scene, it would be an AMV, and then they would say, okay, so, here's the character, this is what they could do, they do A or B. Yeah, right? So A or B, you choose A or B, and then it does another AMV, and another AMV, and another AMV, and I'm like, ooh, this is good. The first one was amazing. Second one, and we couldn't stay for the rest. So, then I went to basically it was Zepp's, I think it was Adventure Love Cruise, Critical Role, which I've never been to one of their panels before, but I love it. I loved them. It was D&D with Jenga, and it was like, yes. It was beautiful, well written, well thought out, and it was having the whole room active in, I want it! So I was like, bravo, bravo. Very well done. Then the dance came out. It was pretty nice. I ended up dancing a bit, having a good time. I think either before the dance or just in the middle of the dance, I went to electronic cosplay, advanced electronic cosplay, learned a bit about LEDs, which is pretty cool, and some motors, which was also kind of cool. I ended up knowing one of the guys there, so I was like, hey, how's it going? It was kind of cool. Then the dance, went back to the dance, had some good times. Saw my ex and her new girlfriend there, so that was something. Didn't talk to her though, and didn't approach me though. I don't know, I think that we just never had the time, and it was a loud spot. It's not something you just go and walk up to somebody and say, hey, how's it going? It's enjoy the dance, so that's what I did. And luckily they had earplugs at the glow sticks table that were free, and I was like, yes, thank you. I can enjoy the dance now. It was awesome. Then I went home from the dance, said goodbye to my friends, and I woke up the next day. So this is where things get a little bit weird. So the next day, I decide not to go to the con immediately. Why? Because there is a door crasher at Visions. A 50-inch 4K flat screen for $320 with a sound bar. And that's after taxes. So I was like this. Yes, I want this. Yes. So I picked this sucker up and I drive back. Now, when I drive back to the apartment, though, me and my brother are kind of talking about it. And we're just like, there's not much of the convention we want to do left. So we decided to go home that day. It's almost 1 o'clock. It takes 14 hours to drive home. Yeah, that's right. I didn't get home till 4 or 5 in the morning. It was horrible. It was the longest drive of my life. The longest. And it was hard. There were times I was wanting to sleep. I just kept pumping energy drinks. Glug, 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 glug. They don't have enough good an effect on me. They don't, work long enough. They, cut out after a certain time. They just stop working. And it was like, I need more. But I made it. I made it safely. And now I'm just in the midst of cleaning my room. So far, I have 4 bags to go to Orbiting Trends. Value Village. And 3 bags of garbage. So, yeah, I cleaned out a lot of my room. There's still more to get rid of, so I got work to do tomorrow. But I'm going to go to bed tonight because I start working tomorrow. Yay! Waking up at 4 a.m. to go to work. Love it. I actually do love it because I spend my time actually doing work I like instead of work that drives me crazy for most of my shift. So yeah, I'm actually kind of happy with it. Anywho, hope you all had a wonderful weekend. If you were at Animethon, I hope you all had a wonderful time. And I will see you all in my next video. Until then, remember, you're exactly the right person going in the exact right direction, and I am exactly. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.